Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod and welcome to part 53 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 3. So, as you saw from the title, we're doing the other credit grinding method in this. Now, little issue here. You'll notice at the bottom it says update details 1.49, or it did when it disappeared. Let's just show you that, yeah. So they've added a bunch of new cars, and I'm recording this like in July, right? And problem is that when I record videos early, sometimes things change in regards, especially in regards to this game. I did the thing and then I record like the entire like first 36 episodes over a year ago, and then they did the Spec 2 update and they changed a bunch of things, and I got like a few people commenting about how I was, because the videos were just coming out. I was getting a bunch of people commenting, "How are you like doing this? Uh, how are you still on Spec 1?" And I'm like, I just recorded these before and just never released them. Anyway, right. So we've got 6 new cars that have been added. Um, this is sort of the BMW M3 1967 is sold at used cars dealership, and the rally car is at the Legend car dealership. Michelin has been added as a tire thing. There's a new track. There's new events to the World Circuit, which we will try. And then Gran Turismo Sophie, whatever that is. I don't know exactly. It's something to do with AI, and I don't really care. There's been another extra menu added for McLaren, which you need to collect level 50 to do. And then there's new car design and stuff available. New following brand has been added to Museum Volvo. New museum entries for Subaru. New engine swaps available. New car customization. Wheels. A certain decal has been removed because it was anime related. There's been a new showcase thing, new scapes, replays have been changed, dynamic thing. Where is it? Here we go. Car physics simulation. The suspension characteristics model and steering characteristics models have been updated. Simulation of suspension geometry has been improved, resulting in more natural cornering physics and acceleration and deceleration stability levels. Simulation of steering geometry has been improved, resulting in better simulation of steering forces. Dampener actuation characteristics have been adjusted, resulting in more natural physics on road bumps and curbs. High physical calculations change, grip reduction of racing line in wet conditions. Default settings have been blah blah, but performance points for all featured cars have been updated. Right. And that's the important thing, because I was going to, obviously, in this video, it's supposed to be the credit grinding method. We will find out. It's on this track that Sardina, I think it is, right? Let's change the car. Is my car still just less than 800 pp? Or what is it, less than 900 pp? That's what I mean to say. Honda, where are you, Honda? Wow. Okay, that has certainly ruined the tune a little bit. It was at 799. Doesn't matter. Of course, we will see, hopefully. But yeah, this is the other credit grinding method. I showed you the Le Mans one. And I'm doing it in this view for the credit grinding method because it's... when it's a long, like... I don't know, like, I've been doing it in this view. I don't particularly like the first person for this car. I don't know what it is about it, but yeah, I prefer bumper view for this. Yeah, this car definitely feels slower. Feels like I can't actually overtake the AI. I've normally overtaken those guys by now. This is not going to be good. I can't actually, win this. I mean, to be fair, winning it is... Well, you need to win to get the most points, but, like... What I mean by that is... I was winning by, like, a full minute. So, as long as I'm... winning, like, a little bit, that's fine. As long as I win it, I'm okay, but... Yeah, this thing is definitely a lot slower. I was going to show you guys the tune, but there's no point. So I was able to get, like, if I put it on fuel map 6 as well, it was able to get a lot faster. Well, not faster. Like, basically on this, if you have it on fuel map 1, you have to do 2 pit stops. Whereas if you had it on fuel map 6, you only had to do 1 pit stop, because it lasted 5 laps on, like, fuel map 1, but 8 laps, I think it was, on fuel map 6. But the tires kind of wore out a lot, so that's why I just decided to go for the fuel map 1 for this, because it's a little bit harder to drive. One good thing about this one, this track, is you don't have to deal with the rain like Le Mans, because we're in southern Spain. Is it Spain? Or is it Italy? Whatever. You know. I think it's Italy, actually. That area of Europe, you know what I mean. The south of Europe is... You can tell that this is the south of Europe. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'll be doing the X 2019 Nations Cup next, which is the last one I have to do. And then basically I'm getting ready for the... Well, tomorrow when I record this, I'm doing the weekly challenges. I'll tell you what, the car definitely handles better in that corner. So they have improved the physics. Bear in mind, this was a 4 gigabyte update, by the way. Just in case you're kind of running a little bit low on storage. Your PS5 or your PS... I don't know what the PS4 one would be. But yes, 6 whole new cars. That'll be interesting. I wonder if the Subaru's already been added to the Legend car dealership. I imagine it has. I guess I also think the problem is I'm never going to be able to complete the extra menus now, because... Well, like, I can, but it's going to be ridiculous. Because I need to spend 20 million credits on a McLaren to complete the extra menus. That's going to be a lot of grinding of this track and Le Mans. Now this does get you less money than Le Mans, but it is shorter. So it's okay. And it's not even... Well, it is. It's about 100... Well, is it about 100,000? No, it's about 75,000 credits difference. So... if that's something that bothers you, I would recommend doing Le Mans. But... quite frankly, I find this one a little bit more of a... an entertaining race, to be honest, than Le Mans. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like the long straight on Le Mans just bores the living shit out of me. This guy's always in first in his Viper. Wow, he is accelerating quite quickly. He wasn't doing that when I did this yesterday. Obviously, I didn't record this yesterday. I mean, just like playing it. Oh, I didn't mean to clip him. Yeah, there we go. He can definitely out-accelerate me. There we go. Got past him on the inside. And if his fuel is like, if they haven't changed the fuel stuff, he should basically be going in for a pit very shortly. Because he can only last 4 laps before he has to pit. which I guess is kind of awkward for him. You'd think he'd learn. The first time I actually did this, it was kind of funny, because it's very, well, you can get a yellow flag kind of easy, and penalties actually, to be fair, on Lamar. Yeah, rather easily. Gives you the warning about refueling, but yeah, as you can see, you got like another whole lap to do, so it's fine. Although, to be fair, it does look like the car's using a little bit more fuel. Might have to change the fuel mark down a little bit, just to make sure. I mean, I'm sure we were fine to make it anyway, but... yeah, we're going to go to fuel map 4 just for this lap, because previously when I've been doing it, it's only been going to like 1.3. So this is what I mean about things changing in updates. But yeah, I was on about penalties and stuff, wasn't I? So like, it's very, very difficult to get a penalty on this. Like, you can only really do it on like cutting some of the very early corners, which I've managed to do somehow. It was completely accidental, but I managed to do it. And the first time I did this though, it was rather funny because it was the only other time I've had like a yellow flag on this race. And what I think happened is I think one of the AI ran out of fuel. Because they just completely stopped. And it said 0 fuel next to them. Like, you know how my thing here says 8 at the moment? Yeah, they had 0 fuel. So I think that's why I got the yellow flag. And then they had to... I don't know if they have to be told or whatever, or what happens, but... yeah, it was very weird. But to my knowledge... which granted isn't much, but to my knowledge... on this game... I don't even know where I was going with that, to be honest. Well, seriously, I don't know where I was going with that, to my knowledge. I've managed to completely forget. I lost my train of thought. I hate that when I'm recording and I have a thought in my head and I'm like, what am I going to say next? And then I just lose it. No. Really awkward. Obviously, it was something to do with, like, hitting and all that, but I can't remember what it was now. So in total, well, I was going to say you'd know about from the length of the video, but it was about 3 minutes of me talking at the beginning, so not really. It's about a 25-minute race. And basically, I've been grinding it while watching Twitch. Because you don't really have to put that much effort into, like... especially if you don't chat on Twitch. Like, you can concentrate on the game and just have the stream on a different window. And that's certainly something I recommend, by the way. Like, either have music on or whatever, because this will get boring if you're just trying to grind for credits instead of buying them. And of course, you know, Polyphony could always update this and remove the amount of credits the race gets. They haven't done that since the Spec 2 update. The only thing that they've done is they've changed the Abarth glitch. But then people are doing it with a Honda Beat now. The AFK glitch, where basically... I even tried that and I couldn't actually get it to work, which is annoying. It's on Daytona. But basically, if you're unaware of this, it's where it originally is where you took the slowest vehicle in the game, or one of the slowest vehicles in the game, which is the Abarth the Abarth 595. It's from like 1968, and it's really, really slow. And you swapped in an engine from another Fiat, or it might be in a Ferrari or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, right? But with Fiat, they own Ferrari, don't they? I think, of Stellantis or whatever they're called, own Ferrari and they own Fiat. So you could put like a Ferrari engine in it, or something. You could put a much more powerful engine in it, right? But the game still thought it was like a slow-ass car, because it's an Abarth 595. And then you took the SRT Tomahawk Vision Gran Turismo car, whatever it is, and you detuned that by messing with its gears so it could only reach 50 miles an hour. And then you went on Daytona. You put like a rubber band around the controller, so it, like the trigger was always laid down, and you changed the control scheme. So it was, so you steer by motion steering, and you put the controller like at an angle, like on a book, on the edge of a book, so it's always steering to the right. And essentially, you could just AFK this race for like 23 laps or whatever it was in the custom races thing, and you get like 2 million credits in like 30 minutes, and everyone was using it. But obviously, it requires you to be level 50 to do the engine swaps, so I never got to do it. But now there's a similar thing, but it's with the Honda Beat, or it is at the time of recording. And I tried it, and I just couldn't get the rubber band to work. Like, I got the rubber band to kind of work, but it would like, it felt like the controller trigger was eventually like, it would go. Like, it would eventually lose power. And also, like, it seems like they've messed with the tuning for the gears for it, so that you can't actually do it if you're not. If you hadn't already had a car that had those gears, you can't do it. So I was following all the instructions, and it was like, change the gear ratio to this, and I was doing it, and it just wouldn't let you. So, yeah, I don't think you can do the AFK glitch anymore. Which is understandable. I mean, Polyphony want you playing the game. They don't want you AFK grinding credits, which makes sense. Like, at least this, even if you're grinding credits, you know, they might not like this, but at least I'm playing the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't want you just sat the controller just going around, essentially playing itself. Now, Forza, on the other hand, that game can play itself. I'm surprised. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a, you know, if there isn't a method for that, where you can literally just have the AI. Oh no, because that wouldn't work. Because if you play on the lowest difficulty, you actually don't get as many credits as someone who plays on higher difficulties. So yeah, although certain things are obviously made easier. But yeah, you also on this, you do lap a lot of people. I don't know if you've noticed that. I was actually going to buy the Ferrari Scuderia. It depends how much the credits are for it, and if I can actually buy it right now. Because the awkward thing is that it was like the update is going to come out. Thought he was going to like turn into the pits then. But yeah, it's an awkward thing because it's telling me obviously that the update has happened. But I don't know if we can actually buy the cars or not. because it was a very awkward kind of thing on the Gran Turismo subreddit where there was a whole argument about what time it's actually releasing. It's like, there's server maintenance tomorrow. Like, is that when the update is coming out? When they're doing server maintenance? Or is it available now because the, you know, the updates happened and also, like, it's giving me notifications in the car dealership, so I imagine that the cars are there. Just very, very confusing. Anyway, we've got a pit at the end of this lap, haven't we? Very weird that I don't have to, on the other one I had to change the fuel map, but on this one I don't have to. Yep, he can definitely handle that corner better. I used to go so wide on there. It's very, very weird. There you go. Please refuel 0.4 laps. As I completely overshot that corner. But we're going into the pit lane. Racing softs. I almost hit don't refuel. That would have been a bad idea. And we just got to wait for these guys to... Well, wait for me to turn up and then wait for them to do the thing. I also love how those tyres say Michelin on them. I think. No, now they say Bridgestone on them. Okay. They have actually... Because that's the thing. They've added Michelin tyres, so all the tyres in the game now say Michelin on them. Unless the car already has branded tyres. So with this car already having Bridgestone tyres... it doesn't change. Now I have to overtake this guy again in his Porsche. I can say in his roof, because that's one of the cars that's got added, but no. I'm definitely buying that though. I'm definitely buying the the free supercars, to be honest. Honestly, I'm trying to go for like a full game set of cars. Kind of ridiculous. Probably not going to do it on, you know. I'm probably not going to do it on like on the channel, but I am definitely trying to go for that. Don't know what it proves. I have a lot of time to waste on grinding for credits. It's like 489 million credits according to GT Planet to buy all the cars in the game. And that was just without updates as well, so... All the price of cars changing in the Legends car dealership. There we go, someone's got 0 fuel. Somehow. I guess they ran out and they coasted to the thing. Who knows? But they didn't, like, completely die. God, the Aston's got put back a lot, hasn't it? That's normally on, like, always at, like, number 6 or something in the race. Where he started. He seems to always be around that point, but no, he's been forced back to, like, number 11, I think it was, wasn't it? As we went past him. Got to overtake this this Ford GT again. Come on, there we go. Get around the corner. And what's this? This is a BMW. No, it's not. It's not a BMW. It looks like a BMW from the back, but it's a Supra. Out the way. You know exactly what I mean about how it looked. It looks like a BMW. It looks like, I forgot what, the Z4. is the modern NSX. Actually, I just realised, well, I didn't just realise, I've noticed it, like, but it was in between videos when I was recording this. I kind of realised that there's no Acura in this game anymore. I'm pretty sure there was in, like, previous Gran Turismos, but yeah, it's not in this. Or maybe I am just getting confused with Forza, and Acura was never in Gran Turismo. But I'm sure they were. I'll have to check the Gran Turismo wiki. But I've also been recording Forza Horizon 5 recently as well. Specifically, I've been doing the Hot Wheels DLC because it came with my Series X. You'll see that at some point in the future. And I'm actually moving on to doing the rally adventure stuff, which is actually quite a lot of fun because it reminds me a lot of the Colin McRae games, which I've always wanted to do, like one of the Colin McRae games on this channel. I don't know if it's gonna, like, because I've done Dirt Showdown, but that's not really a Colin McRae rally game, is it? That was just kind of a shit. Well, what I finished it. That wasn't it wasn't a great game, Dirt Showdown. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it was all right, but it was pretty bad. Like, it was passable, is what I mean. Like, it was. It is not a game that I'm ever going to go back to. But I would love to do, like, because I've never played the first Dirt. I've played Dirt 3 and I played Dirt 2. But yeah, I never played the first Dirt game, and I kind of always want to, but I just kind of worry with it coming out in like 2006, 2007. Is it even going to be like, is that too old now? Like, I know I've played older games, like I'm playing Sly Cooper at the moment as well. And eventually, like I said, these will come out on the channel. And obviously I did the old Ratchet and Clanks. Well, specifically you guys have seen Ratchet and Clank 1. But like, those were still HD versions. They came out in like 2012. Those versions of the games. So they had some changes that the fans didn't really like. Well, 2007, I have done Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. So actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, a 2007 racing game shouldn't be that bad. We're not on about something like, you know, a game from the 80s. Like an 8-bit game. Like, I know a lot of those are quite fun, but as a kid I tried some of them. I had like some Famicom clone that basically swapped a lot of the sprites so they weren't Nintendo stuff, but they were NES games basically. And like cheap Chinese, genuinely it was like some cheap Chinese thing. It was like called Game Joy or something, right? You plugged it into your TV and it was basically an NES. But you couldn't put NES cartridges in it. No. They were all on its memory in a really stupid way because it was designed to look like a PS1. So you had to put discs in it. But these discs were like literally just pieces of plastic that pressed a button down inside the lid, and that told it which games you wanted to play. It was genuinely terrible. But I had a lot of fun with it because I was like 5, and I didn't know any better. But oh god, I should have braked way hard there as I literally crashed straight into the barrier. And now the car is trying to go to the left because the tires are ruined. We have 0.3 laps remaining. It doesn't matter. We are going over the finish line. There we go. We have made it. But yeah, I remember playing what was effectively Spy Hunter, an Excite bike, and all this, and it was just... And we still got the credits. There we got the clean race bonus, and we got the driving marathon. We've got a 3-star roulette ticket for doing that. Let's exit out of this. But yeah, a lot of those games were rather hard. Let's do this. I'm yawning now. Let's do this roulette ticket. It's only been 3 stars. It's probably only going to give me a part because that's what happened a couple of days ago. It gave me the part. It was exactly like this. It had a car and it had, although this time it's giving me the car, but it had a part and then a car and money. It was like really, really stupid. Do I have that already? I don't know. I guess not, because I earned the thing for it, but we'll find out if I have it. I have modified slightly my, I don't know why I exited out the garage when I'm trying to check car. Change car. As you can see here, I have completely modified my Abarth 500. I've just been getting paint jobs from online, basically. I don't know why I even did that, because I need to get in the Red Bull car to do the next episode. But where is it? Where's Red Bull? Into R. Oh, it went to Gran Turismo? Oh, yeah, I think it went to Gran Turismo. That's weird. Not weird, because it is a Gran Turismo special car, but yeah, here we go. Let's get in that. Right. What was it? Was the Toyota Corolla GR or something? Do I have multiple of them? No, I had literally... Okay, so that was a car that I hadn't got before. That's cool. Oh, I have that Supra that I was racing against. Okay. Oh, wow. 33 brake horsepower. That's great. What is that useful for, really? I love that about Gran Turismo, but like it is still stupid. Used cars. I don't think there's anything in the used car dealership that I don't have. I've been buying all of them. Oh, well, okay, there is. The Scuderia Ferrari. And the Lamborghini. Okay, I'm just going to buy those while they are just... You see, what I was going to do is I was going to go into the Legend car dealership, get 2 of the Legend... Not 2, but I was going to get 1 of the Legend cars that I need to get. I don't even have enough to do that anyway. And I need to get that as well. But, like, I wasn't going to get the new ones just yet. But yeah. I need to grind for credits a bit more later today. But yeah, I've been RobtheMod. Thanks for watching. You know, part 53 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. And I hope to see you next time for more. Hurrah.